Hey, mate.
Jim, how are you, mate?
Boy, I tell you what, I'm doing excellent. You guys look great.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I don't know how you do it. You get more handsome every week. I'm not sure what your secret is. Maybe you've been talking to
I've been talking to Ken.
That's what you've been doing.
New bill of health.
That's right. I love that. I mean, a new bill of health gets my attention straight away, but it's not just a phrase, it's your name.
It's what I do to me. It's my family.
Yolanda Baker's watching. Hey, Yolanda.
Hey, Yolanda.
Trisha Lynn Thomas is watching. Hey,
Hi,
Trisha.
how y'all doing?
Good to have you with us today.
I guess they were waiting on us.
Staying warm. Yeah.
Boy, I was talking to my sister in Chicago.
Oh.
Minus 12 when I was speaking with her.
Oh, yeah. I know, brutally cold. Dana's up there as well, and he did a Marco Polo yesterday. It's our son with a boiling cup of water and throws it in the air and just sees it.
Oh, yes.
That's cold. That's too cold.
Melissa Canizales is watching. You know Melissa.
We know
Remember
Melissa.
Melissa?
Yeah, good to
She's
know
going to do my website.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Good.
Land of the Waxhaws is going to get a
So you
website this year.
Excellent.
In
Excellent.
case something happens to Facebook or
It's
something
time.
like that, right?
Right, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
So
it's
you
perfect.
got
It's
to introduce our guest.
We do. We got Ken Newbill right here from New Bill of Health.
That's right. Good morning.
And what the thing that caught my eye on Facebook, as Jim posted, was I saw peppers.
Yes.
Talk to us about the peppers. What's
Peppers.
that? And New Bill of Health. I mean, I'd never thought of peppers and health.
Well, you know, nature is health. Peppers are just part of nature, right? So, actually, we started growing peppers for hot sauce on a kind of stumbled over it. I love peppers. My family, my dad has been growing peppers a long time. We love making our own hot sauce. We've been doing it. I'm like second generation
Oh, wow.
of doing it. So, I kind of took it over. He said mine was pretty good. He said, you got it. And I just put my own spin on how I wanted to make hot sauce. But I love growing peppers. I love eating them while I'm in the field, working on our little urban farm. And we kind of just stumbled over this one a couple years ago when I just made a post on Facebook about, I just had some leftover peppers like in my freezer. I was like, you want to make some hot sauce? I made some, posted it online, and I had people go, oh wow, that looks great. From like Atlanta, a couple friends I knew in DC, and they were like,
You
hey,
went national in a moment.
yeah, they're like, hey, I will give you money now for that hot sauce. And I was like, really? Whatever. So I shipped a few out, and it was kind of just that thing that I did. And then I decided later on that season, you know what? I'm going to grow this. And year before last, I did a little thing down in Monroe. Where I took the hot sauce that we made and I turned it into an opportunity to do like a hot sauce challenge. I was kind of doing a play off of a thing I saw on YouTube about the super hot sauce chip thing, this chip challenge. But I wanted to go like meet some of my constituents downtown that are small business owners and promote them a bit. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to do this every year. I'm going to make this hot sauce every year from now on. And it's kind of just become a thing. I love doing it.
And they can look on Land of the Waxhaws and get the information.
Exactly.
Tim Helms is watching. Cindy Grano.
Hey, Cindy.
And several other people. It's moving so fast I can't keep
Well,
up.
Great to have everybody with us today because we are talking hot sauce and health.
Now, I met Ken
Yeah.
through his wife, Francine. So we have to give a thumbs up to Francine Newbill.
Hey, baby.
Excellent.
There you go. Who was at the Union County Monroe Farmers Market. She and Sarah Fraker of Willow Creek Ducks.
That's right.
They were next to each other several weeks, and so I started going there, and Francine started making and giving me salads. Right? So you have, and when I met you, we talked about your urban garden.
Yes.
But you have a farm?
We have a little small plot, yes. It's not big. It's about a quarter of an acre that's actually in use. We're obviously turning and getting ready to get down to business right now. And Fran runs that farm, by the way. So she is head farmer. And I am now the assistant helper. Yeah, I do what she tells me to do in the time that I have. But she's running the show.
I'm interested to get back to some peppers here because what is your favorite pepper and what makes a good pepper for a hot sauce?
Oh, well, so the secret is blending.
Blending.
Yeah,
So
like
tell us about
some
that.
of your favorite wines, some of the best wines are blended, right? So I feel like the same thing. Every character has different characteristics, different nutritional values. It's all about the calcium, vitamin C. You know, some peppers are just brutally hot.
Yeah, they are.
Some are brutally hot with lots of character. And so I like to take a blend of mild, sweet, and other types in the middle. Find a specific range and color, right? Because color is important because you get different types of carotenoids, bioflavonoids, and antioxidants. Peppers are actually a health food in a lot of ways. I mean, most peppers have more vitamin C than 2 or 3 oranges. Yeah. So,
But it seems like peppers might do something negative to your stomach, though,
why would you think that?
because they're hot.
So if peppers are doing something negative to your stomach, it might be the food product itself, right? But peppers are nature. Nature is meant for your stomach.
Here's something interesting: is that we were in Thailand years ago.
Oh yeah.
And but I saw an application to pepper consumption that I had never seen before, and that was my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law had a wee too much ale the evening before, and their tummies were unsettled. And the first thing because she is Thai, she's Thai. First thing she did was wolf down a big feed of peppers.
Yes.
They're going, are you kidding me? The last thing I think she goes, oh, that settles your stomach beautifully.
Yeah.
See, which is the opposite of
It
what I
is.
thought.
Oh, exactly
Yeah, you've
right.
got something else going on in the digestive tract if you're having discomfort from peppers,
Now-
especially raw peppers.
Now, when we were talking earlier, Scott Farb, who has cancer, right? So, Scott, you'd better listen to this one.
Hey, Scott.
And you're in our prayers.
Yeah, amen.
And Kimberly Harrington.
Yeah, hey, Kimberly.
Kimberly teaches kids, you have children,
I do. I have.
how to swim so that they don't drown.
Thank you. Thank you. Our kids love to swim.
We were talking about cancer and underarm deodorant. And what was that you said about underarm
Well,
deodorant?
you had mentioned about this ad where I think, what do you call it, January?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember that? Did you see that?
So January's been this thing about women not shaving their arm.
Yes. It's on Land of Waxhaws. Did you see that, Mark?
Oh, that is the nice.
It is.
January
January.
is on Land of the Waxhaws.
So January is like an offbeat version of what, November, right?
Yes.
Where men are growing out their facial hair. So women are growing out their
Body hair.
Their body hair, their pubic hair. And so he mentioned something about the armpits, and I'm like, well, yeah. You know, it's really interesting that God put hair on our bodies that we continuously are wiping out. And actually, I would be willing to bet, I'm not a doctor, but I would be willing to bet that because women are always shaving their armpits, they are exposing their glands.
Right.
This is a strong lymphatic location.
Yes.
And so they are using toxic deodorants and or creams on their armpits, and it's getting right into the lymphatic system, which means it's going to clog up your body's sewer system, and that's where all of your cells actually push out all their toxins is into the lymphatic system, right? So just as simple as you could pick up breast cancer through your armpit.
Yes. Isn't that interesting? And what about, is it the fact that most men do not shave under their arms, that we do not get that same kind of...
I would imagine so, because most men don't shave their armpits.
Yes.
But even a woman that is shaving her armpits, she should probably just look at avoiding toxicity, specifically metals, heavy metals. There's quite a lot of those in basic deodorants that are out there. You'll see all the various long names. So research them, look them up. Go grab your deodorant tonight. Spend some time on the internet for good to better your health, and research some of the ingredients.
Do what I do. Private message Ken.
You may find that you're exposing yourself to metals that you didn't know you were.
I think you raise a great point. There are so many things in our environment, in our everyday use, that do have impact on our health. Some for good, some not for good.
Yeah, and water.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, there's a big thing with Duke Energy now with ash water,
Yeah.
right? Or whatever it's called, something in the ash or something like that, where they're talking about, well, it doesn't make any difference, it won't harm you.
Just drink up.
Yeah. No problem. No problem at all.
Patty Bellacourt is watching us also. Hey, Patty.
So I remember when we first moved here, and I was living down here in Prescott, I was wondering about the creek that runs around our house.
Yes.
And we got the water treatment facility, right? And the
Yes.
actually runs straight into that. And then people say, well, the water won't harm you. And I said, well, I'm not going near it until I see one of our local politicians with a glass with some ice in it, dipping in there and taking a swig.
Yeah.
I said, when they do that, then I'll believe it.
You first. You first.
Well, and we did a live broadcast at your house.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes, we did a live broadcast at your house on your water purification with Doug's Plumbing.
Yes, we did. That's right.
Doug McKee
Yeah, that's right.
and Teresa McVie. Yes. And your water coming out of your faucet was not the best, but the water in your refrigerator passed the test.
That's right. So it goes through about 60 layers of filtering
Right.
at the highest level of filtering.
That's right.
But it's just to that point. It's just looking at what we consume on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
I mean, it really is.
Jamie Ashley Leggett,
Yeah, Jamie.
she is our realtor.
Okay.
So if all you folks out there looking that have family up like me in Chicago or up north, contact Jamie Ashley Leggett so she can move you down here.
That's a great shout out.
That's our girl, Jamie Ashley Leggett.
It's good to have you with us, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah.
All right, now, first off, how can people get in touch with you?
Easy. I have a very interesting last name, Newbill.
Yes.
So there's not a ton of us around the local area, but if you look us up on Facebook, we're at New Bill of Health, and that'll get you into our Facebook page, and then you can also find our group, which is also New Bill of Health as well. And you can meet us online, Instagram, Facebook, New Bill of Health. We're it. We're the only New Bill of Health out there, as well as our website is newbillofhealth.com.
Now, Francine was out at the farmer's market, the Monroe Farmer's Market,
Yes.
with her cowboy hat on.
Mm-hmm. That's her signature.
That's right.
Signature look.
Everybody knows that hat. Well, during this time of year, is she still out? Do you guys still go out there?
Now this year she's not as much
Yes.
out this year, but she will be soon. We're planting plenty of things right now and getting ready for market. So we're going to have an early spring crop that we're looking to get to the market. So keep an eye out. We'll be posting updates on our Facebook page and in our groups to let our locals know where to come get. Now something that's interesting is when our production is high, we keep a constant update on our website of what's available.
Yes.
You can actually buy your food directly through the website, and if you're in the local area, we will deliver it to you.
Okay.
So you can see what's available, you can order what you want, and my suggestion for folks in regards to buying local food is this: buy something local. I don't care if you don't get it from me, but go support these local farmers and get the cleanest food that you can. Build a relationship with your local farmers and find out how they grow their food and see how much more benefit you can gain from those nutritious options that may not be existing in your local grocery store, that are coming from who knows where, what country, right, that have been irradiated just to get into the grocery store itself, not to mention the pesticides and herbicides that you're going to eat when you take those foods in.
Your farm, is everything organic?
Well,
And what does that mean, organic?
Well, organic means that you're following a particular set of rules based on the government's outline. And,
Oh,
well, I'm just stating the facts.
Yes.
We have some organic farmers here that are doing great things. In fact, I think most of our organic farmers in the local area, like Mary Roberts, for example, goes above and beyond organic standards, right? Because it's just a shelf of opportunity, and within that book of organic guidelines, there's leeway. The way that I grow my food is very simple. It's water, air, sun, and no herbicides, no pesticides or chemicals of any kind come in contact with our food body.
Would that be called organic?
Some could call that organic.
Because I did.
Yeah, some can call that organic. We just try not to get into the legality of issues.
Yes.
With a certain standard that's being protected by the government.
Oh, I know what I saw in that same vein. Clean food. I saw there was something that said, it didn't say organic food, it said clean food.
Yes. Yeah, so we consider our food clean.
Yes.
Since that we don't have any toxicity included in our practices whatsoever.
Yeah.
Now we follow a standard called Certified Naturally Grown. And you can look at them up online at cng.org, I believe. And Certified Naturally Grown is basically what I've been touting here. It's not going by the organic standards because it takes a lot to go through an organic standardization process. CNG is more of a peer-to-peer relationship of farmers vetting farmers within the coalition to make sure that they're following the rule set. So we get inspected every year by another farmer who follows these same principles. And so we basically prune ourselves and make sure that we're doing the right thing for our
I saw
community.
what you did there.
Tiffany Gorman says, good morning. Tiffany
Good
is
morning.
is Progressive Movement Arts
Yeah,
Center,
that's right.
PMAC, which is our yoga place.
Ooh, yoga.
Yeah, you do yoga?
I do a little bit of yoga at home.
Well, you
Yes.
can come with a Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay.
The first class is free. Now, next door to that, next door is the Labor of Love,
That's right.
right?
In
And
fact, my wife will be out there later this afternoon.
Tiffany says, and dance, yoga and
Don't
dance.
forget the dancing.
That's right. So your wife, Julie,
Yes.
is going to be at the Labor of Love.
Yes, we go there every week. Whenever I'm in town and not on calls, then I go as well. But we're there every week, one of us or both of us.
What's Labor of Love?
You have to go by there and see Giselle, Calvin, and Giselle Fleming. And next door is the WOW, W-O-W, his son, Master Fleming, Jonathan Fleming, has the WOW Taekwondo.
Okay.
So
And
Labor of Love is all about range of movement, personal fitness.
Very good.
But done with a really different twist that's very hard to describe. You really got to.
You got to go see him.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. It's, he designs and invents all manner of things, the ways to get to almost trick your body.
I like it. I like the way it sounds already.
Yeah, so you can get in different places that normally you couldn't get into. And half the Waxhaws been going
Yes,
for
yes.
years.
And
It's amazing.
and I introduced you to the name of the person, Will Dees,
Yeah.
who helped me out with the Alpha Stem.
That's right.
And so you got a lot of people here to meet.
That's right. That's
Right,
right.
so you can
gotta
go-
get busy. You gotta get busy.
They need to
I
meet
just
you.
need to come camp out here for a day.
Well, that's why we have the Waxhaws Entrepreneurs place over there, and this place,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you have a couple of places you can hang.
All right.
So again, Ken, just give us contacts so people want to say, "Hey, I want to find out more about what it is that you're doing and how to get a hold of some hot sauce and other produce and things that you're selling." How do they get hold of you and what's the
Easy.
easiest way?
Just give me a ring. 704-412-2478.
Just say that again.
704-412-2478. Or you can email me directly at ken@newbillofhealth.com. That's Ken, K-E-N, at newbillofhealth.com. I'd be happy to engage with you to see how I can help you, whether it's in regards to produce or in regards to getting you onward and succeeding in your health journey.
Excellent. Teresa McVie is on now. She
Hey,
says
Teresa,
good morning.
Good to see you.
And Cheryl Edelglass,
Cheryl.
her husband is Ken Edelglass, and they have a company called Kid Coders, and they teach kids robotics. Yes.
Yes.
They teach robotics and stuff like that. They need to teach us, but
We're lost cause.
I know, especially when I went over there yesterday and all the kids were like 4 to 6 years old. I was like, wow, man. And I was lost.
Wow. Teach them a language.
That's right. You know, the kids are teaching them almost. It's absolutely, this world we live in now is just amazing. And that's what we're talking about, the technology,
That's right.
as you do with Anathan.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, you do. We are high-end technology in what we're doing. Actually, Jim, right now we're in the middle of building our new TV studio at home.
Oh, my
We're up
gosh.
till late last night, and it's coming together well. So stay tuned on that.
About a month ago, we did a program from Mark's house in the studio that he has right now.
Yeah.
I was like flabbergasted. But his background from when he was a kid, he was an electrician in Australia. That's why they got rid of him, no? Oh, Australia is having its hottest summer.
Oh yeah.
It was 116 degrees or something like that
Oh, it's crazy
yesterday.
out there at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm looking. Chicago minus 16.
Oh, yeah, no, it's insanely hot out there at the minute. The reason we go back to Australia in July is because I get out of summer here and I get back to winter there. Well, we had 10 years of living in the tropics. I've had a lifetime of summer.
Yeah.
So God bless you those who love it. I don't.
Yes.
Needs a break. Needs a break.
If somebody, Ken,
Yes.
is at home and can't get out, you said you could deliver it, but how would they know what to get? They want salads,
Yes.
right? Because this past summer, Francine would make different salads using like 2 or 3 different kind of squashes you have, and kale, and it's different kinds of kale.
It's all different.
I didn't have a clue.
Yes, yes. The kale question is like really funny because a lot of people are getting turned off by kale because they only find one breed of it in the grocery store, which is the one that's easy to move through a food distribution system. Okay, we grow very tender kale that you could like eat raw
Yes.
in a salad. So it's not rough and chewy. We grow about 4 to 6, sometimes 4 to 7 different varieties,
Yes.
depending on the time of year.
And how do people know which one? I had like 2 or 3 different kales in one salad,
Yes.
and then spinach and carrots,
Yes.
squash,
Yes.
and you also have what, tea and stuff like that out there?
Herbs. We do a lot of herbs.
Yes.
We love our herbs are they're very good in the fact that we dry them at a very low temperature, so they're technically raw. So they've never been heat processed, so they maintain all of their nutrients and the polyphenols and everything that you're looking for from a nutrient standpoint. And flavor. Like, don't forget the flavor. We really want the flavor. A lot of people buy herbs and you're like adding so much of them because it's been fried out basically.
Right.
It's been dried out, the flavor's gone.
Do you ever have something with sugar in it?
Yes.
no.
We do. Yes, we do.
Just surprise me.
So if you show up to our booth, we use it as bait. So if you ever come to the farmer's market, you will see lemonade and you will see sweet tea. We're using it as bait. We want you to come on over. We're going to meet you where you are. If you've got a sweet tooth, you're going to have the best lemonade ever. It's cold pressed. You won't find a better lemonade out there.
Well, I'll agree with that.
You'll find some tea. We'll get your beverage, and then we're going to talk you up. And then
But
we're going
is
to
the
figure out how
tea-
we can help you.
I thought that the sweetener was honey, though.
No,
It's
not.
sugar?
It's actually coconut.
It's good.
It's succotash, so it's coconut sugar, so it's low glycemic sugar, but it's still sugar.
And people can buy that kind of sugar from you guys?
No, they need to buy that from the store.
Okay. They could buy that. They could buy that from here.
Yes, they probably can get it right here for visit from Michael. But yeah, you want to get some coconut sugar, lower glycemic, less processing, still sweet.
If your kids want to learn how to dance, PMAC, Progressive Movement Arts Center, says that she has dance competition coming up this week, and you guys are invited to come by to check them out.
Thank you. You know, my son loves to dance.
Is that right?
Yeah, he loves dancing. My daughter does too. She's in ballet down at Miss Belinda's.
Yes.
My
Hopefully
daughter
I
is
got that right.
doing dance education at UNCC.
Oh,
So
nice.
she did ballet and point and all that kind
Yes,
of stuff.
yes.
I've seen more little girls dance in my lifetime than I ever thought of. She used to dance competition in Melbourne years ago, and she was this side. We used to travel all over
I
the
bet.
place.
It takes a lot. I mean, practice. I mean, she's always practicing.
It does. But it's great. I mean, it's a super way to get your kids active and involved, though. And it's so yeah, get out there to progressive movement and dance, and let those kids tap their toes.
Edna Draper says, "Good morning. It's cold outside, but watching you from home and quilting." Edna,
Stay warm.
Edna is the quilting queen,
All right.
and she is responsible for this area having a program called Quilts of Valor. And they give out quilts. These ladies, a group of ladies, make the quilts and they give them to veterans.
Oh, that's excellent.
I got one.
Hey, that's
Yes.
good. I'm a veteran too.
Are you? Do you have a brick?
I have a brick home.
No. Hold it. Hold it. Jamie Ashley Leggett says, which farm markets are they servicing?
We're currently only at the Union County's Farmers Market. We may be looking to go to some new markets this year, but I will leave that up to my wife to decide.
Okay. So Jamie, you get in touch with Francine and get him to come out to. Jamie's doing a lot of business now in the Rock Hill, Fort Mill area also.
Okay.
So she might be tagging us on that.
Okay.
And boy, Kenny is home this weekend from California. Will be teaching a jazz class tonight at 7:45. So everybody's hanging out with us this morning. It's so cold.
I know, that's right. Get in here. It's sunny, but it is chilly.
Yeah.
So just remind us of that website,
Thank you.
contact numbers again there.
You got it. You can reach us at newbillofhealth.com.
Just say that slow.
Newbillofhealth.com.
That's it. Perfect.
You can also find us on Facebook under the same guise and name, as well as Instagram, New Bill of Health. We're going to be the only ones there under that. And you can reach me directly at 704-412-2478 or by email ken@newbillofhealth.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The next giveaway, Edna says, is on Memorial Day. And she wants to get you, Ken, a blanket. So you make sure you
Oh, that's a blessing. Thank you.
make sure you mark the Memorial Day off, and same with you, Mark.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, since you're a veteran.
I am.
Yes, you are a veteran. Yes. And Bob and Deborah Johnson are watching. They said, hey,
Hey,
Good to have you guys.
well, yeah, a lot of people watching this morning.
Yeah, it's been a treat just hanging out
it's
together.
nice hanging with y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you bet. And great to have all you guys hanging out with us as well and having some fun together, a few laughs, and we're learning some new things about peppers and health and all sorts of great stuff.
That's right. And if you want the best salads in the world, you can get right now, really, you can get some. So just make sure you get in touch with Ken or with his wife, Francine, who we have to give a thumbs up to.
Yeah, there you go.
Thumbs up.
Right on, Francine. Good job.
All right. And Will Dees, you take care, and we'll be seeing you later and the rest of you. And I'm going to introduce Ken to the Waxhaws entrepreneurs.
Excellent.
Yes.
Jim have provisions. Hook your guests up today with my free Reuben. Oh, okay. I still haven't made it. That's Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Excellent. So we thank you so much, all of you.
Very good.
Ken,
Thanks for watching, y'all.
a good one, Mark, again.
Right there.
Hi, y'all.
There we go.
Hoorah! We'll see you guys later.
All right. Take care.
Ciao.